Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Darcy, and this is Darcy's Mixed Media, and I'm on the gel plate today. I tried some things yesterday and ended up with results like this, which I showed in a short video, and promised that I would show you how I did it. I would show you another one, but I keep picking up other things from the file. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're at the bottom of the pile apparently. That's actually the brayer off. But that's got junk from the other part. But isn't this so cool? So, some of you may have already figured out how I did it. I'll grab some paper, have that available. And I don't need a brayer off sheet because I want to brayer off on, like you'll see, the way I was doing it last night. Alright, so, it's really quite simple. You can be like, oh yeah, duh, if you haven't already figured it out. Let's see. Last night I did it a lot with the fluid acrylics, so I will do that today too. I also combine them with other ones. Okay, let's see. This one was not. This one, oh, where'd they go? There they are. Orange. Alright, this one was one of my favorite color combinations. We have the blue-green Amsterdam, which I'm going to put on one side, and the quinacridone nickel azo gold. This is, I don't know, I can't read it because it's transparent still, I think, but it's the heavy body. And then I have my 8-inch brayer. Now I don't know if this is the secret or not. I will try it with another brayer, but it's what I had last night, and I was using my 8x10. So I just do my ombre. It's all pretty. It's an ombre, and then start at the top, and I just go like this. That's it. You just take your brayer and make your lines. Put your paper on top. Now, if I want a separate paper for my brayer, then I'll do that on top. And I'm just going to go like that. And then that's what my brayer gives me. Isn't it pretty? So, see now, 2 for the price of 1. And I would say the price of 1 is free, but you know Amsterdam golden paints are not free. So, I hope everybody is doing well. Let me apologize to Mariah for a second. Straighten that out. Alright, but I got my white background, and I sort of cleaned my acrylic, but not really great, but it's better than it was. See, isn't that so cool? And I was just doing quick pull, so I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to pull it right away, which will leave some lines, but that's okay. So that's what I ended up with. And it just kind of almost looks like it has a feathery look, or I don't know, I guess you could do like, I don't know, let's try some other colors. Let's just, oh, and I got to try some other paints and other brayers, right? And maybe put these in a place where I can show them at the end. Let's try yellow ochre and Prussian blue, because I really like those colors. Alright. Oh, that one's not open yet. Hold on. I've got one that's open. Where is it? There it is. We won't open the new one yet when we have a giant one that is open. Because I really like yellow ochre. You might not have seen me use it as much in the past few months, but you know, it's fall now. So it's definitely going to get used. So this is just the 2-color method. This doing it one end and there, and the 2 colors at each end. That's something I learned from Patricia, PM Artist Studio. She recommends doing that. And it kind of almost doesn't even matter how much paint you have on here. Although if you do have a lot, you're going to have more left on the plate probably. And you can go skinny or you can go wide. That one I went extra skinny on that one. Get my second piece of paper. because, and I'm not pushing hard, because if I push hard, then I get most of it off, and the, you know, I don't, it's not as dark down here if I push too hard up here. I learned that. Learned that the hard way. Sorta. But, so yeah, so even my brayer gives me really cool stuff, which I love. We love when the brayer gives us gifts. And just doing a quick pull. So now I have lines left on there. And what I was doing when I, did you see it? Did I move it too fast? So that one, because they're both more heavier body paint, they don't have as much of that moving into each other as the well, the other paint was still heavy body too, but for some reason the golden paints do it better. Sorry, but they do. Let's see, might pick it up with, I don't want copper, a color. I'm just gonna pick it up with this real quick. I just want to pick it up. That is a lot of paint. But, you know, I want to clean off my plate. Well, I say it's an 8-inch brayer, but it's probably 7.9 inches for you literal people. I know about, see, isn't that cool? I know about literal people because I live with a literal person. And he likes to make sure I know. Oh, sorry, there was gunk on the bottom of my, gross. I'm going to change out my paper so you don't have to keep looking at that. There was, junk on my bottom of my plate from when I cleaned off my plate. I should have wiped it down, I guess, apparently. It was like inks and stuff, but they were like brown ink, and so they looked really gross. So they looked extra gross. Don't mind me. Oh, and I see, if I could have left it on longer, I would have got all that off, but I don't worry about it. But I got most of that off, and it's just still kind of cool. Wiggle it. All right. Let's try 3 colors. So I'll use this agave in the middle, and what do we want to use with agave? Orange. And this maybe? Although I should do another one that's like similar to the, I say orange, but you know, it's the other one. So, and these are different. A couple of these are more transparent than the other one. I'll go wider this time. So now I'm doing more swoops. We'll see what that one gives us. Still cool. This brayer gives good stuff. I'm telling you right now. Alright. I want to get as much off as I can. If I let it dry, it would be better, but you know, I'm doing quick pulls. I was doing quick pulls last night, and I'm doing quick pulls today. Only my paints are leaving a lot more. So that's what that one looked like, with 3 colors and going further apart. And pick this up. I might just pick this up with some gold. Of course, I don't know if the quinacridone will show as much. And then I'm going to leave that on there, so it will hopefully pick everything up. It's just so cool. I love this brayer. Alright, let's try it with another brayer. Oh, this plate still has stuff on it from last night. Alright, let's try it with the 6-inch one, the soft brayer. I haven't tried it with that yet. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll just use similar colors. So I'm going to do that and that. This is the blue-green still. And just really like how the quinacridone Azo Gold does. Do that at the bottom. Well, left, right, but I don't know. For some reason I think of it that as top and bottom. Even so. And if you wanted to, you could just do your paints go in the other direction. Alright, see, this is going to leave those circly marks. And now it's blended too much. Well, let's see what happens. Well, let's go this way this time. So, let's see what happens. I see this Brayer gets good stuff too when you do good, you know, when you do cool stuff with it. Ready? Could have left it a little bit longer. Oh, it still came out cool though. So that was going with the diagonal, and that was with the soft Speedball 6-ish inch one. And that came out cool. Try it with the 4-inch. Well, I could probably go in other directions if I use the 4-inch, right? Let's go the opposite direction this time maybe. And try a metallic. And sure. This, what is this one called? Ocean green. I was going to say it was like a sea green. I was right. I'm going to spread it though with my big one because it's just because I have it so I can. But I'm going to, oh, we went this way, so now I want to go this way with my smaller Brayer. And see what we end up with. Looks like cool stuff on the Brayer. Yeah, that wasn't going to give us as much of cool stuff because I got to clean that little bit in there. Let's see. This should. Apparently I've got some of the edge there. Oh, look, I made holes in the paper. Oh, well. Such is life. Alright, where's the other one? Alright, let's go ahead and pull this one. This other one first from before, which must have the green and the blue-green and the... Oh, yeah, this was the cleanup. Cleaned it up with gold, I think, right? So that's what that one looks like. So even your ghost pulls or your second pulls come out pretty cool. And then this one left a lot on the plate. That's kind of cool, going the two directions. That's actually pretty cool. Did you see it? Can you see it? That I did the gold and the ocean green. And I still have this to pick up. I'm going to let that dry though. And some people don't have the big plate, so let's do the little plate. And let's see. And cheap paints. What do I have for cheap paints? We'll try 4 colors. How will we try 4 colors on a little plate, you ask? Well, first of all, you get the paint down to... Close your ears. Get the paint to come down to the end of the... I'm worried now that there's going to be like goobers, paint goobers. And some pink. Come on. A lot of people have a 5x7. Now I could have gone the other way as well, but I can fit more. And a 4-inch, so let's do that. That was too much paint, can you tell? Oh my goodness, so much, too much paint. But I'm leaving my paint on there. And I'm just going back and forth. Now, depending what I've done on the plates before may affect, like if it's been oiled or too much paint. This one pretty much had too much paint. And I didn't get the cool, didn't go all the way around the brayer like the other ones did. Alright, let's just pull it off. Why not? Sometimes what's left is more fun. So, that's with 4 colors on the small plate. With too much paint. Let's try it with not too much paint. Oh my goodness. Why are we using so much paint, lady? Lady, that needs to dry anyway. So yeah, just play with it. Play with it. 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors, 5 colors. We want to try 5 colors. Should I go this way this time? Do 5 colors? Or 5, doesn't have to be 5 different colors. I can go ahead and do 1. I haven't tried 5 colors yet. And then something to lighten up the middle. Oh my goodness. So just where's my titanium? Where's my, well, khaki will work. And do this one in the middle. I'll do all the experimenting for you. How's that? Now, I'm gonna have to, let me get my 6-inch brayer to do this part. Now, I'm gonna flip it, and that way my blue and quinacridone are still like that. Well, might as well use this one now. Alright, here goes nothing. Of course, the closer together you can get them, the better. I've got a lot of open space at the top. It's a little easier. Honestly, it's a little easier with a really big brayer, I'll tell you that. And you get better stuff from the big brayer, because this, it just stays in place. But apparently the big brayer must move or something. I don't know. Still kind of cool though. So my preference is the big brayer when it comes to doing a swishy, swishy, swishy. That's the technical term. Swishy, swishy, swishy. And you have to say it with the swishy, swishy, swishy. So this is the swishy, swishy, swishy technique. I left a lot on the plate, which is okay. And so there's 5 across with the lighter one in the middle. I don't know, something about the 2 that I like. 2 or sometimes 3. We gotta clean this one up now, huh? Oh, sometimes I like to just clean it up with good old green gold. Don't know why, I just do. I'll get some crazing on there. It's already crazing. When it separates like that, it's called crazing. Look at that, isn't that fun? It's this stuff. Like, you can't get that if you try, but my brayer gives it to me. Okay, let's clean off this one too while we're at it. That has like everything, all the things. What should we clean that up with? Green gold again? Sure, why not? Oh, let's go crazy. Do the transparent red iron oxide, because we are wild and crazy, guys. Plus, fall, y'all, is coming whether you want it to or not. Alright, vote. Do you like fall or summer better? We're not voting amongst all of the seasons, just between fall and summer. What is your preference? Fall or summer? Are you like wishing away your summer, wanting fall to get here already? Or are you dreading fall coming? Or do you like fall just because you're a parent and your kids are finally leaving the house? And not spending all day on their games and whatnot. That reminds me of a backgammon. A little bit reminds me of a backgammon board. Except for, you know, see, that's the crazing that happens sometimes with certain paints, and sometimes with paints you don't expect it to happen on. Alright. Let's go bright. We're going to do 3 colors? Or yeah, let's do 3 different colors, right? Alright, we got brilliant yellow green. Sure, why not? Go crazy. And the ocean green. And we'll do a dark color in the middle, like the Prussian blue. Because why not? Okay, here we go. See, this one rolls. That's why I get that really cool. The other ones don't roll because they're like, oh my goodness, paper. Okay, I need more than one piece anyway. So I do like this brayer. It's not the see how this one is like the off-white, the soft brayer? This one is one of the black ones. I mean, it's still it's not a hard brayer, but it's a it's one, I guess, a medium brayer maybe. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what brand. I mean, I can look it up and I can try to link it in my description box. But most any 7.9 brayer you find is going to be like that one. And now I think you might understand why I just kept making these last night and making these last night. These are the ones, well, there's one from last night, and that's the brayer off. There's one, did it over an orange background. There's one, and there's the brayer off. In case you missed the short video I did, that's with the some pink and the maroon. I might do another one of those. I don't know. That's something different. Just, well, that's the brayer off one, and that is, let's see, you've got, I think, a pink in the middle with the permanent maroon and the azo gold. And apparently there was still stuff on my brush. That was where I started, where I was trying to do a triple, what's that called? I was trying to ombre. I didn't do a very good job. But that is, well, there's the brayer off of that one. And I did, that's the first pull from when I had a impression plate or texture plate. And that's just a brayer off page. That's a brayer off page. I'm just pulling stuff off the top. I don't know what's here. That one, oh, I was picking up stuff and I think I used the brown and cream. Oh, that's just a brayer off page. That one I tried going, I'll show you what I tried doing. I think I needed a smaller brayer for that. Brayer off page. That one is over in orange. Ooh, there's a really fun one. That one had the, I think, the cream, the orange, the cream, and the blue. Pink and blue. Yes, occasionally I use pink. That one was picking up what was left. I used the iridescent bronze to pick it up. And that one, that's the brayer part. I must have picked up, oh, with the green, 2 greens. With the green gold and the another green. That was picking it up using the iridescent bronze and cream, and parchment is actually the color. That was the one where I went angled, but I had my splotches showing. I didn't like that. Look at that, isn't that cool? That one, that's the brayer side. Haha. That one I tried doing the quinacridone gold, Prussian blue, permanent maroon, Prussian blue, but the permanent maroon got lost. That's the brayer side. See, sometimes the brayer side is like just as cool. And then it greens out a lot because of the yellow in the quinacridone, but it was the green blue. And this is a pickup. I must have picked up what was left of the yellow and blue with agave. There's that. And then this one was the second pickup when I used the texture plate, and I picked it up with the iridescent gold. That one was what was left on the plate. Picked it up with the green gold. That one I used green, gray, and khaki or parchment. Not sure which one. That was a pickup. Picked it up with, that was the second pickup. Picked it up with the green gold. There's the Brayer. And that one is, this must be the red iron oxide. Some khaki, and it's probably, I think that's all of them, the brown. I'm going to do one with brown. Since we got fall coming, let's try and use fall colors. Alright, let's pull this one. There's still a little bit left on there, but not too bad. So there's 3 colors. So the green goes into it some. It's just, I don't know, for some reason the golden paints give me more. But it's still fun with all the, and sometimes all I need is one golden paint in there to do it. So this I pulled with the red iron oxide, and you can see where I had the gold in there and just the 2 directions. It's kind of cool. So even your cleaning up your plates is fun. Alright, so let me try. This is the raw umber. So I'm going to do that here. And the red iron oxide, is that transparent red iron oxide over here. Don't know why I didn't put them both at the top. Oh, because I was doing this last night, wasn't I? And the khaki, come on khaki, excuse me, should have said close your ears. Sorry, I didn't. That was terrible of me. And then I just kind of start in the middle. And then I come from the top and go from the bottom and do all the things. And then I knock the things over. I think if I keep it close together like this is when I get the real, oh crumbs. Ran out of paper. Pull out some more paper. I mean, I didn't run out of paper. I want 2 sheets because sometimes I might want to use this for something. Got a little bit of green left on there too. That's cool. Yeah, see how it's doing that in the middle? That's because I've got paint sticking out in here and I just need to clean it up. Clean it up, clean it up. Alright, you guys tired of watching this yet? So yes, I practiced with other rollers, and this is my favorite roller. Oh, look at that, made a hole. Even though it makes holes and stuff, that's my favorite roller to use. And I think the golden paints are my favorites to use, and they're on sale at Joann's right now, but it's still August, so I'm trying to be good, not buy them, but we'll see. And I think I like the 2 colors the most. I don't know, what do you guys like? The 2, the 3, the 4, the 5? I'll try some brown and green. What happens if we do brown and green? I don't know. What do you know? Do you know what happens if we do brown and green? I go further up and down, knock more stuff down. That probably makes a difference too, because you know I started out not knocking stuff down and then soon started knocking stuff down. Alright, that one must not have rolled when I did it. Still kind of cool though. I'm not complaining. Are you complaining? So I was not going as far out that way and that way at the beginning. So let's see what the difference is. Is there a difference? Oh, I don't know. Well, I do get the green going further down into it down there. So that's what green and brown gives you. In case you were wondering, for you pink people, I'm gonna do 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How do I not have much of this when I don't even, oh, I did mix some paint. That's right, I did the cat journal, that's why. Nope, that's not the color I wanted. Oh well, we're doing it now. Alright, I need pink here. So what you do, if you get too much paint, just do that. Okay, going far. Let's turn it a little bit as I go. I have paint dripping off the side of my plate right now, by the way. It is just dripping off the side because I used too much. That's right, we will definitely get a second pull with this one. So that's how that one turned out. And there's still stuff on my brayer. So then you get that happening there, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Depends what you want. I'm going to let that dry and pick it up with something. Something. Oh, yay. My metal tin that I hardly ever actually put them in. Metallics? You want to try metallics? Let's try metallics. So let's just do 2. We get the copper and gold. Hopefully I have enough, because you know they dry fast. Squishy, squishy. Slash squishy technique. Take a piece of paper from Brayer off. Brayer off wasn't quite so fantastic, but it's not bad either. It's actually pretty cool. See it. The striations. Wow, striations. Look at the pink everywhere. Ugh. Now, if you bought like this pink or like the pink opera rose of the Galleria, which people call Galleria, I don't know, what is it? Because the Galleria Mall is how we pronounce the mall up in Massachusetts, where I'm from. But every time I hear someone say the paint, they say Galleria. But if you're having a gallery, it's more like a Galleria, right? I don't know. Alright. There's still some stuff left. What did I pick that up with? Oh, that's right. I had some stuff on there, and I did the metallics. The metallics work great. They go into each other really well. And, you know, if you get other colors on there from previous ones, it doesn't matter because the metallics go with everything. Look at that. Look at that. You get all this, like, mess on the edge. Let's see. Let's just drag that across the plate. Just to clean it off a little bit. Is there any gold on there? There we go. The pink one is just, it's still wet, but I don't care. I'm just going to pick it up some gold, I think. It is a mess, though. Look at this. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's get most of that off of there. I don't think the orange one did that so bad. I got to clean my plates. Look at this. This stuff all down the sides of them. Oh, this is the one that I didn't clean first. Oh, I haven't done this yet. I'll pick it up with the air. Well, I think it's called iridescent bronze. It's now covered with itself. Oh, what a mess. Oh, what a mess. And if you're new to my channel, just know I tend to make a mess. I tend to be chatty. I'm not really a tutorial kind of person. I'm more of a, this is what I did, this is what happened, try it for yourself kind of a person, and just kind of keep you company while you're crafting in your craft room. You just listen to my chattiness when not that I say anything fantastic or anything, you know, except for me with a squishiness. See, still stuff on there. So that was picking it up with the bronze. See, it almost looks like the bronze is on top, but it's not. It's behind it. It's, yeah, when you can get 2 pulls from it, you get cool stuff. I was going to say you kind of get good. No, you really do get cool stuff. Alright. I have no idea how long I spent. So let's go ahead and look at the ones we did today. There was that one. that's the Brayer side. And there's this one. That's the Brayer for that one. This was the first pull for that one. Very different, right? They came out, they're very, very different. Okay. And then we did the green brown. The green gold with brown. Still had stuff on our Brayer, so that added interest. There's the Brayer for that. Then we did the red iron oxide and the brown umber and the khaki in the middle. So we do have the lines going up through the middle, which is cool. And there's the Brayer for that. Here's one of the pickups. Picked it up with the red iron oxide. Here is the lime green, the Prussian blue, and the ocean blue. And there's the Brayer for that. There's the picking it up with the green gold. There is trying 5 colors. It wasn't a fan. 5 was too many. Plus, I'm an oddball that likes even numbers. Tried it on the 5x7 gel plate, and then apparently forgot all about the 5x7 gel plate and didn't do anything else with it. That was, what, the second pickup from the other way. There's a Brayer. That was a pickup from what? I don't know. Picked it up from that. So that was the first one, and that was picking it up with the gold. And that was trying it with a 6-inch Brayer. Was that one? And then there's picking up. That's the Brayer, right? I think. See, you just start making them, and you just keep going and going. Oh, this one is the pickup from that one, which was the Prussian blue and the yellow ochre. And that is the Brayer for that. That is, I think that's the very first one we did. That's the Brayer for it. And that's another Brayer from something. I don't know. But go try it. People have fun. Use whatever paints, whatever Brayers you have, and just try stuff. And look how many gel plate prints I got in such a short time. And now I can do stuff to them. I can use them for collage. I can do some stamping and stenciling on them. I could just use this, you know, cut the white off and use it as a page in a book, in a journal, and it would still look cool. Of course, I would put the dark color on the bottom because it grounds it, and that's how I do things in my world. So as a journal page. Now, if you didn't want to have to cut it down as a journal page, well, just put on your paper straight, and then you could just do some stenciling or something around the edge. But smaller pages are still just as fun. So that one I wouldn't mind. They're both kind of like equal darkness. It's just different tones or whatever. All right, I hope you guys have a delightful day. Love you.